Hello, and welcome back to the wonderful State of Decay 2. Welcome, Blobber, hello Kronos, and hello JJ. A salty Nitro. I am actually really sad that I've been missing that. I totally didn't think that it would be still streaming. I noticed he went live a bit ago, but that'll be a funny one. Nitro's one for calling out how bad people are all the time. Just with the blanket, hey, you're bad if you make any mistake, and it really annoys me because he is just so kind of bad himself at most games in general. He has a very kind of middling to low skill level, and to have that come from someone there, like, it's okay, like, if Jake came on this and seen me fuck up and was like, you're bad, I'd be like, fair enough, he would probably have done better, but you just know, like, he's probably not going to do better himself, Nigel, right? Like, just walk the walk, talk the talk kind of fit. I'm, just saying. I will have to look at the VOD after I'm done for that, just to see the saltiness. But enough about salty people who can't manage it. We are people who are never salty and who can manage it. And by manage it, I mean kill a single plague heart. We nearly lost Nick, I believe. But we didn't. Almost is not a certainty, right? It was close, but some masterful play reached in and saved that man from death. It was a bug that nearly killed him, so there is also that. But I see a Nick in the team, a Nick that should by all thingy be dead. So I'm pretty proud. I believe we've also had some roughing up from the base attacks, but we are doing just fine. Let's put you away. We're not able to fix this yet, unfortunately, so I'm actually gonna just straight up put it away because I don't want to lose it. It's a really good gun. It's a really good sidearm, shall I say. It's maybe not a great gun, but it's a good sidearm. That needs 3 repair, that needs 13 repair, right? So it's still pretty cheap to repair that. We'll unload you. This is just going to be a base defense weapon. Now, I probably shouldn't go and start looking at this heart thinking, hey, let's have some fun, because the absolute worst you're gonna play is when you first start up. When you first start up, you've got like maybe half an hour to 40. Well, I would say about 45 minutes spell where you're just kind of not your best, and that's natural, right? You're gonna have some teething troubles getting back into it, especially if you've had a longer time without playing, like I would suppose I kind of have. It's been like, what, nearly a week? But so what I really should do in this time is go and look up some stuff, but I'm gonna mostly be ready to go and do a heart. But no, I think I'm not actually. That's silly. That's just silly. I'll get the stuff I need for some looting early. Which, I mean, we don't have a lot of bullets. That's kind of worrying, right? Normally I've got like 100 shotgun shells and shit. Also, hunting crossbows are probably some of the worst crossbows. So, I'm gonna bad down. We'll take 25 shots of this. We'll grab some basic healing. I feel like we had a lot more healing, a lot more stuff in general. Like, what the hell? What the crap, man? What the crap? Let's open and shut. Right. So, anything up here we've missed? No. Anything down here we've missed? Also no. Yeah, hang up some of these. I would like did I have fuel or did I not get fuel? No. Fuel is one of the few that I haven't actually grabbed over here. That is unfortunate. I'm feeling some a lot of spots that don't have a heart to screw me over. To get most of the outposts I need, I'm gonna have to deal with a heart more or less. It's kinda, you don't want. Hello, Jeez, and welcome. Good. I was about to say good morning. It's 4:30, right? It's not really all that much morning. I was oh, Jesus Christ! In the space of 5 seconds from leaving base, we found every single special infected. Jesus! Are you an armoured? Pop you. Bunch of armoured. Use the trunk, because the trunk is a massively reduced damage spot. And I suppose parking up here would be a terrible idea, but that's where we're going. That's what we're doing, right? What's in here? What you want to do if you're parking somewhere is have it like, let me actually move it down to beside those railings, because you want to jump over something before you jump into it, right? So that they don't just immediately, as you're trying to run into your car, jump on your roof or other stuff. Oh, Babylon, bitch. Pop your need. What is it? Meds. And I think there's food in that one down there. What's over here? Does it actually have stuff that we can loot? Oh, it does. Because it's coloured. Or not coloured, but white. If it's the outline of a white thing, it usually means it's got something to loot in it. Unless it's just bugged. This one might just be bugged and messing with me though. That's all. Both sides are
found another bloater.
Bloater in a herd. Horde. Herd. Ah, same thing. Now, these things are death traps. These billboards, because it is so easy to just... Ah, god damn it, please. Look how much! Look how much health! Death traps, I tell you. Imagine doing that in front of a pharaoh. You'd have a bad time. But, that's good. Get it out of the way now. First 45 minutes is when you're allowed to be bad. And... God damn it. No, well, that doesn't really count as me being bad. It just counts as game being a bitch. I'm getting close. Just parts, come on. Where's the circuitry? Jump here. What was that? I thought it was a body or something. Don't be locked, thank God. Oh crap. Just one? Oh no, that's the second one. That's good. 4 things to loot. I'm pretty sure that a nearby play cart symbol only pops up when you've cleared the building, but it's play cart controlled. To let you know that, hey, if you want to make this safe, go to the play cart. Which should mean it's safe. Why is there a set of weights and a physical therapy, right? I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Physical therapy. But in a bookcase? What's up? Not sure how I can explain away the silliness of that, actually. Right. Fireworks and... a small note. Let's go dump some of this in the cart. Make it eat. Now, how is the happiness of everyone? They should be happy-ish, right? Yeah, happy-ish. No one likes Jake, but you know what's new. No, that's beta room already, that's kind of disappointing. Now I'm pretty sure if I remember right what I did was... no, it wasn't. What I did was... started building something for the command center. Yeah, I think I did. I think this is command center 2, yeah. Did it at the end of last stream, so that for this one it would be finished in the first like 10 minutes. Because I want the noise level to be down as much as possible, because I believe after half an hour of your game launching, you'll get an attack. Ooh, hello. and or a base attack, and it's usually almost to the minute, which is not good. Because if you have to restart and like jump in and then do something, then restart, say like you're adding in a character or something, like that's really annoying to constantly be facing extra base attacks. Oh crap! Oh, don't yell! God damn it! Oh. Where'd you come from? No, no. Freaking damn it. It's just 3 of them, but still, right? Get down. Pop your needs. Yeah, basically Blobber. There is, however, much easier ways than that to avoid dealing with them. Which, I mean, I try not to use too much. I only use it if I just really can't be bothered to go back. Like, say if it's kind of fairly far away and I'm like, well, I'm in the middle of something, I don't want to go back and deal with this base attack, but I also don't want to waste the like 3 or 4 ammo it takes. If you go to like an outpost and you switch character and then immediately switch back, when you first switch that character, basically what happens is you teleport back to base, you assume that character, and then that character teleports to the outpost. You can only do it in outposts, and what that does is it triggers the base attack, because it technically counts you as standing in the base before it teleports you over to the outpost, which starts the attack, but you're too far away for any zombies to register as is loading in. Like, you're miles away, right? With the exception of, like, if you had, like, say you've got an outpost in one of these ones, like, that would probably still trigger them there. But otherwise, you're kind of fine, right? And so nothing spawns. The 2 minutes for the base attack is down, and you're done. What boss was it, JJ, that Nitro was having the trouble with? Was it a particularly rough one, or was it just a case of local man being bad? Oh, god damn it! I have 100% been in this building. It was not locked.
That screamer is bad news, my friend.
Hey, I seen the screamer before you did, Nick. Did seem to be a 2-hit kill boss. Well, that kind of makes me think that he's just trying to fight it early, right? I don't know if he's just really bad. I normally just assume very bad when it comes to Nitro. Right. I could have sworn I searched both of these, right? And one of them had food. Am I misremembering? Poor Nitro. I'm sure those games he's really good at, right? Just none of them come to my mind. It certainly wasn't good as State of Decay. Watching the VOD from his perspective. Freaking not Jingo, sorry, Strudel. Strudel with a wee carry. There we go. Man, that was a gem. The oh, what's it called? The MP. I believe Jake had everything set up for another State of Decay run as well. After I don't know if it was going to be like after Cap Lab, but fairly soon. And then the update hit and destroyed all the prep that he had done. And he was just like, nah, not anymore. Which is a shame. Freaking update, ruining everything. Oh crap, I don't know why my guy just suddenly decided to be not crouching. I need to watch, because those guys have pretty good eyesight. You however don't. That Pharaoh? Yeah, Pharaoh's over that side. I see you. Another energy drink, very nice. And I think we're full up. It's time to head back to the car. Now, it's kind of weird, right? Like, I know this is supposed to be all super scary zombie game and all that, right? But I find it an incredibly relaxing game to play, right? It's incredibly relaxing until it's not, basically. But it's a very chill experience, especially once you get to the point where you're, you know, like fairly decent at it. And you know how to handle stuff. Like, the worst thing you can do, honestly, in any game that you're trying to be decent at is panic, right? Like, you should try avoid the old panic. Which, you know, is terrible advice to give to, like, you know, people that stream or whatever. People love when you get all flustered and scared, like, oh, I've screwed up, I'm gonna die. Like, you motherfuckers love that shit. I don't really do that. I much rather just, you know, calmly and carefully deal with my issues instead of pretending to be scared, right? Because no one's really scared. Right, so, trade.
What do you need, friend? I'm on board with that.
Always buy fuel. Get rid of this crap for the fuel. Right, what do we want to get rid of? I'm probably going to sell this box mine. Don't need box mine. Box mine's a lot of crap. So put both fuels in. Probably actually going to sell these free weights as well. I really don't need them. Yeah. Everything, I've just got a wee bit extra space now. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Mincemeat, what a name.
What do you need, friend? Okay.
Oh, sure. Stimulants. Oh, I'll take them actually. I'll pay them with that. And what else did I say I was going to get rid of? Boxman. Wait, was there not a firework? Like, I get the feeling I don't need a firework, right? Turbo fire. Yeah, we don't need you.
Good to see you. So, what do you need, friend? I'm on board with that.
17 is still plenty. I mean, we've got like 2.5, nearly 3,000 influence. Like, that's a lot for me, at least. In the way I've been playing, right? Because which one of you were terrible? You were fuel efficiency. You were zero cost falls, which is meh. Cooldowns, which is terrible. I will get rid of them in the thingy. Labour bonus, which is huge, and they're the special ones. Those ones are. I hope I get a thing for them eventually to make them happy, right? Because they're pretty much always guaranteed to have good ammo and stuff on them. Yeah. Beautiful wee park up. It said all had new stuff to sell, so let's
hello, my friend.
Put that to the test. What do you have?
I'm on board with that.
I mean, it's not that good. It's just a normal scar, but man, I love the scar. And there's a bunch of 7.62. Wait, that doesn't. It's a bad purchase. It's objectively a bad purchase. But how can I not, right? And I'm grabbing the ammo because there's a time when I'm going to need that, right? Like, it means I can no longer, that I no longer need to be as frugal when it comes to the old ammo. Right, I'm going to take you out because I'm probably always going to be able to stack you. And then we'll hit up that house there. And then head back to, oh, I could head over there to the outpost. Yeah, that's probably a good shout. Check what these guys have to buy or sell. No, you fancy ass park up. Oh. It's a joke.
It's good to see you alive.
Oh, well, you've got fuel, so please don't die, guys. Oh, what? God damn it. He's out the back. You guys are out the
So, what do you need,
inside.
friend?
Yeah,
So
sure.
give me you. Give me you. I need strong painkillers. Yeah, that's it. So let's just pretend like there isn't a giant juggernaut out the back door. Yeah, hell yeah, they said juggernaut. Where is he? Oh, he went round the front. Oh, Duff Man. There's the blood one. Yeah. Let's not get the fuel economy dudes killed for no reason, just to have a gawk at a giant what's it called? Juggernaut. Right, to return to Decay. It's such a good game, right? It's, for all it has its issues, and it does have quite a few issues, right? The more I stream it, the more I realise that it does certainly have its issues, right? It is just such a good game. It's, in my opinion, and this is someone coming from 7,000 hours of Arma DayZ mod, both for the Arma 2 and 3. It is by I wouldn't say far, but it's certainly one of the best zombie game experiences I've had. It just ticks so many boxes, man. It's so good. Right, we need all that fuel. Flick some of you back. Some of you. Let's get ready to pop a heart actually. So always take 2 cures. Now we like Nick, but not enough to actually waste this first aid kit on him. This is in case someone else needs it. Sorry, Nick, if you're watching. Nothing personnel, kid. Right, and yeah, crap. Well, luckily this is a giant safe area that I've set up here, so we should be fine. Which should somewhat help when I take this base, because it means there's going to be less stuff's been able to spawn from the front, I believe. I think it's just big enough for that. Put you away, put you away, put you away, put you away. Take you, take you, take you. Need that. How are we doing for fuel? I'll put a wee bit of fuel in. They do, and that's another thing that not only do I really like the down the bouncy, down the bouncy, but really surprises me, right? Because they don't need to, for one, but they still do, which is really cool. I do wish that they would stop like doing updates for like nothing though, like the graphics update. I'm sure someone loved it, but it broke all my mods, all my save, and made me very sad. Waiting for that goddamn community editor to come out so I can add custom people into my games. Like, that is the whole thing for me, right? It's how I get attached to my character, right? as much as I hate to say it, right? I hate to admit it on stream in front of people when they're at, you know, everyone's submitted to characters, but I have my favourites because of that. If you give me someone who's interesting or good, like, I'm going to be more attracted to him than someone who maybe keeps on making everyone freaking miserable and threatening to leave Bellcat.
Hey there, if you aren't too busy, we've got a proposition you
You
can come in.
enjoy killing chat. It's not a secret. Exactly. There is that, right? I feel it has a lot more impact when you kill off people that have names that you recognise, right? Like, Nick is a fairly common guy in the community, and having a zombie mash him up gives me, I was about to say something else, but gives me happiness. It does. Watching him get absolutely slapped about and still managing to scrape by and survive with him is really cool. Right, 2 seconds. What is this? It just says Mysterious Trader, which might be really good stuff. I'm actually going to do this mission first before trying to pop this heart, because you should always kind of prioritise the special mission guys, because they never leave if you don't do stuff for them after that, right? Like, I'm not going to get missions for those army guys that are like generic, I believe, which is good. Which means my other places are going to get them, not them, so I can rotate out the ones that give me bad bonuses. But yeah, like the fact that it's people from chat, people I recognise, like, you know, like Jake here, and having Jake be either really good or a bumbling idiot, like, even though he has no control over the character, it means I can like take the piss out of him for it.
Yeah, they're not here. Time to keep looking.
Ooh. Never mind if I daycare. There's nothing in the trunk. That's kind of sad. I believe the new one's going to add major impact of adding undead animals to the mix. I really hope they add animals in general. Like, imagine being able to like go hunting and stuff. I do hope that they don't take it in the direction of story based though. Like, I'm sure someone really likes the story to like Heartland and all that stuff, but for the most part I just want a freaking zombie game, man, right? I don't, oh, I'm not gonna just come over here and see this dude. Like, I don't need a big story. I just need a well done zombie game. And for the most part, no, this game does that. Like I said, well, it has its issues. It's pretty spot on. Is that stimulants? Kind of tempted. I forget what the BFG looks like. I don't want to buy one. Could 100% afford that. It's almost worth it for the ammo alone. Yeah, just for the ammo, I'm gonna buy that. Can I then just? It'd be silly to sell it, right? How much would she?
So,
would she sell?
what do you need, friend?
Would she sell for? 340. I can't sell that gun, right? That gun is what they call in the business a keeper. Well, I like the story of this game is proof that they realise it's not what makes the series good. Yeah, but oh Jesus Christ, it takes so long to reload. But unfortunately, that doesn't really mean a lot.
We got a board nearby.
Like, that alone doesn't make the developers go, right, They clearly don't like the story. It's not what's in thingy it. How can we make this story good, right? That's what they think. They don't think maybe we should drop the story, right? Because everything for them says that, or everything that game development's taught them is like, if you've got a shit story, no one cares about your game. And for the most part, that's normally true. This is one of the few exceptions, but unfortunately, they don't recognise that, and they're not gonna recognise that. You can see it with... In fact, there's another game that I play that I actually stream that's a perfect example. Total War Warhammer 3. Just out. One of the big, massive complaints that Total War Warhammer 2 had when they released it was that the Vortex campaign was incredibly boring. No one liked it. And it was just really crap. And what did they do for Total War Warhammer 2 or 3? They basically did a new Vortex, tried to make it better, and they're getting a bunch of backlash for it. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Lizard. How so, though? How so? How many... I mean, there is certainly developers that have went, right, like, they clearly don't like the story to the game, so let's just scrap it. Off the top of my head, though, I'm struggling to think of any. I can think of a lot more examples where they 100% do just try power on with the story, even though it's clearly not liked. It's going to be a wee bit loud. Gotta quickly go grab my whole 8 hearts. You kidding me, game? Right. Put in DLCs. I mean,
You guys can't get rid of me that easily. What's next?
I feel like that's kind of proving the point even more, Lizard. Like, the game doesn't have as much of a story bit, right? What's the worst part of the base State of Decay 2 game? It's the leader missions, which is what you would probably be the closest kind of stand-in for a story. And
So,
they're like,
What do you
right,
need, friend? Sure.
they're not good. They are very, very clearly not good. And instead of dropping the story after that as well, they continue to try push the story with the DLC, even though the story doesn't work. Now at the end here, they've added in the map where the story is that you can do it on free play, or like the more sandboxy kind of way, and that is a step away from the story and towards the base game that is just really good. But you know what else they add into a bunch of that? More story people, right? There's a bunch of like forced in or near unkillable people. I believe they should be killable, but sometimes they can bug out. Like, I have 100% seen that supposedly invincible lady in the south get mauled by a juggernaut. Only by a juggernaut, though. She was having a bad time of it, and she did bug out when she died. So I don't think that was intended. But again, adding more stuff in, and it's just like, stop trying to make it work. You don't need that. You don't need story. You don't need forced in invincible people. Just let me play your fucking gem of a game. God damn it, I hate when that happens. Because if you press E and you don't have that that little icon that says there for the insta-kill, you just do a random grab which gets you kind of stunned back, which is just, you know, kind of bad. I like doing storybooks, so they put it in the DLCs, but I don't think... I hope it's not going to be the focus, Lizard. If they do the same as in 2, where they make it separate, like a DLC that you know, it's not your part of it, that I don't mind, right? If someone really likes the story and they're in it for that, they can go play that, and that's fine. It doesn't get shoved down my throat, which is fine, absolutely fine by me. Like, I'm not saying don't try and make a story, just make sure that you remember the main part of your game is the bit that's good, right? This bit is solid. The story very much is toned down from State of Decay 1. Lizard, again, that's another thing I will 100% agree with you on. Like, I feel like they learned the lesson with it, but still was like, you sure we can't pull it off? Let's keep trying. And it's like, no, please stop, right? Please, you're good people. Please stop this. Yeah, really, the story is just not good. They just don't do it well. Like, just like for a story, right? Think about it. You're supposed to have characters that you love and care about, right? When I think of the story for State of Decay 2, I think of Lily Ritter, and I just feel angry, right? Because she's so annoying. Those supposedly like wee quirky messages she gives you, just annoy me. Honestly, more than anything, they just kind of annoy me, and that shouldn't be a thing for something that they're trying to push as like a good part of the game. Right, we've got like 300 odd bullets. That's pretty damn nice. Right, oh, Jake doesn't want to make some low quality whiskey here. Right, I'm going to quickly jump up here. And what was I going to grab? I was going to grab a quick heal. Oh. For Nick here.
I just thought of this one spot where my friend T-Dog used to store his medicinal supply.
God damn it, Jingle, you
Check it out.
fucking druggy. But yeah, right. The story, they did at least tone it down, and I should be at least grateful for that, right? But I mean, the only other person that I've really spoken to who likes the game, what I would say is close to me as, is Jake, and he also kind of holds the same view. And for all me and Jake have a lot of similarities between us, I don't think we're like, you know, like I've got a conscience for one. Like, we're not like the same. We've got plenty of different things, but for both of us to come to the exact same conclusion, I know it's a test pool of 2 here, but still, like, now these are the Slavs. They only let you finish the missions if you're Slav squatting.
Okay, time to get started.
Do you guys have guns? No. That's unfortunate. Swing and a miss there, Dingo. Swing and a miss. Oh, Nick, sorry. Right, what warehouse is it? Ah, it's close. It's a infected one, unfortunately. Good morning, welcome, Nick. I was not saying bad things about you. Don't go back in the VOD. You didn't. No one heard it. No one snitch. Oh damn. You as a person, I wasn't. That I can say with certainty, right? Like that. That I can wholeheartedly say, right?
Gas is on the right, yo.
No, shut up, buddy. Right, they're coming. Not wanting to get slapped here by them. Let's go badonka-donk you. Don't activate the screamer. Get here just a tiny bit. Do a double back. Oh. Just say nice things about your character, Nick. Don't worry. Just your character. By nice things, I mean true comments that don't paint your guy in the best of light. Right. Look at them all blinking away there. Oh, what am I doing? That was a weak ass throw, Nick. Come on, get your shit together. But that attracted more than it killed. That was another terrible throw. How about you? We're all terrible! Oh no, I made you a shit character. Don't you worry, Nick.
Oh man, I don't know if I can handle this. Dios mío. Yo, sorry about all this.
Get down. My name's just fine, Nick. You're welcome to jump on a Darkside run. I'd watch that. Anyone else? Anyone else watching Nick Darkside run? Something about put up or shut up, buddy. Listen, I'm tired. I'm just up. I'm up 40 minutes tops here. Went for a quick nap after Jake's.
Thanks a lot.
Or during Jake's one.
Yo, sorry about all this.
Watch it! Plague zombie!
Come on, buddy. Did I just spawn more in? Of course it did. Nope.
Shit, that's not good.
There we go. Thanks for the help, buddy. Ahoy, Baron. Welcome. Oh, that's a cool wee tower. But who builds that though? That's a very random thing to build next to your barn. Right. Oh, he's got a blood plague. Well, I don't know how, you didn't get hit. So let's take one. Kick him. Nice chop, buddy. Prepper militia, I suppose, yeah. You make a good point there, Baron. Oh,
Spotted.
oh damn, missed. Have you played State of Decay Darkside yourself yet, Baron? If I remember correctly, I remember you said you had a wee bit of interest.
You gotta think hard whether it's worth using on me.
I'll be honest, buddy. I'm thinking, and it's probably not worth it. But I would like the bonus you give me, right? You guys like want help? Like at all? Well, if you're just not gonna... Oh, there we go. Agree. I'll search. There we go. Oh, damn. They got up just as I tried to do the thing. You don't think you've played more than 20 minutes outside? Oh, that's a shame. What do you mean I couldn't find it? I've literally got one of my... Alright, there we go. to give it to him. I don't have to slab squat for it. That's a nice change. You're welcome, buddy.
Hey.
So, what do you need, friend?
Sure, why not?
Still outrageous freaking prices. Oh, and I need to give you your
Today's the day we all get clean.
stuff.
We'll finish the still, but only for medicinal purposes.
Good luck on this one.
Look who it is.
Oh, look, you're happy there to see. No, I don't like yous. Go away. That's a shame, Baron. That's a shame. I would love to see a Darkside Baron run. I would really love to see a Darkside Baron run. Because, like, you have the ability to pull it off, in my opinion, right? I'm not saying that you're gonna be flawless, but I reckon with enough of your honestly otherworldly determination, you could 100% pull off Darkside. Especially, I mean, you've watched me, you've watched Jake, right? You should know more than enough of the cheesy bits. The churn would be extreme. I mean, there's literally nothing stopping you from, like, letting the odd MP, like, you know, like maybe one of the stream days just having someone in as a backup or like an MP part of it to help you. I think you would be fine with that. Like, there's a bunch of people in the community that play it that would be more than willing to help you, I reckon. Like, you know, Strudel would probably be there in a heartbeat. I don't know about Jake. I mean, I certainly, if you had wanted, would jump in as well. The only reason I haven't been doing MP is, and I don't mean to sound super up my own ass, it's like the game is very hard and I wouldn't want to be held back by people coming in to help. Like, if Jake was like, yeah, I'll jump in your stream with you, buddy, and we can, I'll help you with some of the hearts, like, I would maybe consider it. But he's like the borderline for the level of skill I would let in with me, because I am used to being someone who has to, how's a good way to word that? I'm used to carrying a fair bit in most games I play, and it would be nice not to. I'm not a big fan of MP streams in general. I am a big fan of MP streams. I think the banter that you can have with your, but it has to be the right people, right? Like, for me, some of my favourite streams were the MP ones with Helden. The ones we recently did with Warhammer 3, I was actually really gutted when he was like, listen, I need to kind of get better and do this shit myself before I can continue on with like MPs and stuff, because he was a ton of fun to play with. I've got a lot of time for Helden, not that I'd ever admit it to him without being under duress, but yeah, those were great streams. I had a ton of fun, and 100% the fact that he was there made them more enjoyable for me. Same with, I will stay at Decay one as well, Baron. The 3 people I got on my team were just so much fun. You guys were absolutely awesome entertainment for the run. And while we didn't, it could be argued that we didn't win, 100% we had the most fun. When it came to most fun had, we knocked it out of the park. I watched everyone else's streams after at the end of that, and while a lot of them seemed like they were having fun, no one seemed to have as much fun as us. Like, just the constant hilarity that was going on was like non-stop. There was the odd bit of like really clippable stuff from like Jake, I believe. But other than that, our stuff was just, we just sounded like we were having so much more fun. It just sounded like three lads that were good buds, just freaking having a good time. And but then again, exactly like I said, I imagine the team who were just a bunch of randoms from the community that, like, you know, never really spoke to each other before. I don't think they had a very good time. Jesus Christ. And their stream, which, you know, is what I mean by you need the right people. Like, just four really funny people in an MP doesn't make a good MP stream, right? Because there's being funny and there's having chemistry, right? And I think that's where our MP just absolutely nailed it. You're just not a big fan of streaming them? Why, you find, like, I have found that in the community, like, it tends to be like a bunch of streamers who
I found the right place.
Who all stream the MPs. Like, for instance, both me and Heldon both streamed the Warhammer one. And that you find that people tend to gravitate to just like one of the streams. So if everyone who is playing is, you know, streaming their own view, like, it ends up like one big stream, and like everyone else just feels like they're tagging along, which isn't a very nice feeling, I imagine. Close you up. I don't think they'll chase us that far.
Here now. Let's get this done.
Right, there's two, so there should be one empty and one with actual stuff. Both probably through here. Hello. Hello, Mr. Man. Oh, there is also that as well, Baron. Yeah, I've been able to actually interact with your chat. Like, it's a bit of a pain to set up like separate mutes.
To look for all the stuff.
Which is something, if you're doing streaming MP, I 100% suggest. So that you can talk to your chat without talking over everyone else in the MP, because it seems like really ignorant. That's why it's good when it's just like one or two people, right, Baron?
You're up for playing good neighbor. We'd be grateful.
But when it's like, for instance, the EU4 MPs, right, like, they're just stacked with people, so it's just really bad. Oh no, I don't want you guys to move for there. It's such a good spot. I also don't want them to leave though. So we're gonna have to do that one. Oh man, what are you doing here, buddy? Squeeze past.
Catch my breath.
Screw this, let's go over here and lead it to our friends. Our good friends, the shooty mans.
Closer than I like.
You can come in, but watch yourself.
Says he's like smashed through his glass window. That's always why I ran off on chat, yeah. Can imagine it's a pain. Like, for those, I think people, when it comes to the likes of EU4 MPs, people expect a little less of a interaction. You 100% can.
I don't want any trouble.
Like,
Let's haggle.
Sounds good.
oh Jesus Christ, look how expensive all this stuff is. 120 for fair. I'm actually going to take that. I really like those bullets, and it's not a terrible price. It's a bad price, it's not a terrible price. But like I said, setting up the separate mutes is pretty much essential, in my opinion, if you're doing like an EU4 MP and you actually want to be in chatting with other people. Because that's the thing, right? People are watching your stream and an EU4. The thing about it is the multiplayer part of it. So when you run off to do your own stream, it's basically just any other EU4 MP at that or EU4 game at that point. Which is, I feel like you're kind of missing stuff when you run off on your own like that. At least for me, right? Like, this is just for me. 100% get why you do it, right? Especially with some of the people and the MPs, they tend to be a bit loud and excited. I remember, listen, there was a really nice guy in one of the last MPs that we did, Flag. Absolutely lovely dude, but incredibly loud. And he would give you like a play-by-play of everything that was happening in his country, which is like normally I wouldn't mind, right? But like I believe there was like a bunch of people streaming, so it was just this one dude really loud in the stream that they could hear. So like yeah, like I would see with people like that, I would 100% see why you would maybe not want to stream in the groups. See if I did an MP, I would send you a copy of the chat window to my. If I did an MP stream, I would just send a copy of the chat window to my bud. See, most people tend to have, like, most people in your thing tend to have your stream open anyway, right? Especially in an EU4 MP, because even if they're your friend, they're wanting to see how good you're doing to see whether they should keep you as their friend, right? Like, as Baron said, the master of diplomacy himself, diplomacy the word game that is, or the board game or whatever. It's hello. Most people play it not like I play it. I play EU4 MPs in a very stupid way that honestly is just stubbornness, but nice.
Got anything useful you're looking to
most people are willing to absolutely dump you if you start becoming a deadweight to the team in any way. And like that's understandable, right? Like you don't want to be tied and pulled down by others. I think it definitely hurt you in the Diplo. Honestly, Baron, I think the thing that hurt you the most on the Diplo front is you expect everyone to be as cutthroat as yourself, and I think that is 100% what screwed you over. See JJ, if you had given him that province, he would have been your best friend for the rest of the game. He would have stuck by you, and he would have defended you. But you did not believe that. You believed if you gave him that province, he would turn on you. And that was a big part of why he would just absolutely refuse to help you from then on out, because you screwed him over in that. And you screwed him over because it did look like, hey, if I give that to him, he's going to be really strong. And then everyone else was like whispering the poison in your ear, like, oh, if you give that to JJ, he's gonna fuck you. He's gonna fuck you. And then like that caused you to do what you ended up doing, which, in my opinion, somewhat derailed your country and your diplomatic standing. But yeah, expecting someone to screw you over because you think, hey, I would do that in their position. Oh yeah, honestly, I should have just gone in all in and helped. For you diplomatically, 100% that would have been your better option, in my opinion. I think you would have come out it a lot better than you did.
More to see.
I reckon it would have got you into conflict with the African player who fucked everyone up. Still, anyway. Like, there was no chance of JG and Pizza winning that war, in my opinion. They did a good job, but they just get slapped because they used a busted system. But yeah, you would have been a little better off in the long run because you wouldn't have had no one willing to help you when eventually see Fusion started to be a twat with the help of the African dude as well.
We got a horde wandering in.
Ah,
No
go
big
away.
deal, just letting you know.
Now this is a Barbie horde, I believe. Yeah, it's a Barbie horde. I'm just gonna cheese this one. I can't be bothered dealing with it. I'm not gonna lose anyone to it. All my guys have got good weapons right now. So I'm gonna dump off the... oh crap. Oh, perfect. Gonna drop off my meds and go and do that other one that I want to do. Cannonball. No, that was a different one, Nick. It was a different one. Africa was going to be it was going to dump Sir JJ and I'd be able to mix the different games. I mean, if you had worked with the Africans to make those games as well, because you had tried to do your own separate one, I believe, which is always a bad idea in an EU4MP. In that, people will just quickly peace out and sacrifice a little to then dumpster the weaker guy who's trying to be, take advantage. It happens legitimately every single time I've seen it happen. Every single time. It's hilarious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Excuse me. No thank you. Right, so we're gonna piss off pure Kronos by just dumping this straight in. Uh-oh. I heard it.
I know this looks bad, but we have to fight him off.
You heard it. Let's heal up. Didn't say screw this. Right. Because I don't want to lose these guys down here. So whenever they want us to go clear out, I'm going to do it quickly. Because these guys are plus 3 labour, right? That is an incredibly strong enclave. I would value that over all of the ones that just give you... oh man, I hate when you do that and they just like...
I should hit it again.
Stick to you.
Hey there.
Howdy.
See ya.
You. Let's,
I'm looking to do some
trade first. What you got? Get a couple of them would be
all this.
good.
Cool. Thanks.
Where's the new base? Oh,
I know this is tough.
Pharaoh chase me all the way down here. That's a different. It's a double miss. We didn't see that, guys. We didn't see that.
No, go for the head.
And at that range, not bad. Right, where's your base location? Please be good. Please be near Man U1. Oh, it's just right there. God damn it! It's terrible. I believe the new base location always kinda, or more or less always, sends them to an area near your current base.
Just about there.
If I go in here, it should make that a safe area.
I hear you.
That. Then if I go in here, that should make this a safe area.
Calling this one a bust.
If I leave and come back, oh my door's still there.
That's a wrap.
There we go. Easy fucking peasy.
Thank God you were here.
Too
No problem.
goddamn smart. Let's head back to our base. The chances are we didn't go far enough away. There probably is some stuff in the base, possibly. No, thank God.
This is why we focus on protecting ourselves, so we can survive shit like this.
Yeah. Totally. Even though we literally weren't defending ourselves, we went to go help other people. Ah, stop your quit bitching. Right. Like it was technically infested. We've been doing a great job of killing all the infestations, which is probably helping us from, or helping us not have a bunch of crap on us. Right. Enough time went by that we can go and do that now.
Gotta watch the noise.
I should actually go sell a bunch of stuff to those. Anything that we've got in the base that's excess that can be hoofed away. You need that, need that, need that. Well, that was a base attack, which means I want to grab you quickly, because I want to build a bunch of plague cures, because we're kind of getting low. Grab you out. What else do we need? There's not really much else to sell, which is kind of worrying. I think this is all the stuff I was going to sell. Really? I've been rude. How did you get in? Very rude, sir. I'm actually going to put this gun back.
That's a lot of stuff.
Take off the... Oh, is that just a professional suppressor? What am I doing? Should have an enhanced. That's an enhanced, isn't it? That's a professional break. Where's the... Professional break? Where's the suppressor? Ah, there we go. There's an advanced suppressor. You are just for base defense. So what I'm going to do is... Take you off. Attach it to you. Put you away. Equip you, unequip you, put you away. You know what? Give me.
That's pretty heavy.
Give me that. Let me attach you to that. Take you off. Because I've got nearly 500 bullets. I should be fine. In fact, you know what I'm doing? I'm doing that wrong. So I can get the full 150. Man, look at the size of the freaking suppressor when it's in this. Now your reloading is based on, or how long it takes you to reload is based on your skill. Your skill is terrible. It's also based on how many bullets are in the thing, which means that you take literally forever to actually reload that 150 round one, which I think is comedic as fuck.
Nothing heard that.
God damn it. There's enough in the wall that it wouldn't let me kill them. Right, let's get the second plague cure in there. Those will help with... Is that strong? Strong painkillers are good for selling.
Shut that thing up!
Wow, your shooting is 4 and you take that long still with a reload? Jesus, Nick. You seen a gun before? Go for the tonk. Ah, we missed the tonk. That was 100% you, Nick. That's not my fault. Just gonna pop. Hello, people. Where's the base?
Hey, how's it going?
Let's haggle.
That sounds about right.
Oh, god damn, I hate when that happens. Down in the floor I need to take out for them. Right, there we go. Still water cooler. Grab you. Put water in the base. Get it together, Nick. Jesus. Absolute shambles. Right, we have got so many meds. I really would like more, but I need more plague parts,
how's it going?
which is a surprise, honestly. Yeah, you're gonna do 170 for them. That's not bad. There we go. Tons of influence. The moment I clear out the next heart. Oh, this is Jingo. Oh, well. Apologies. Apologies, Nick. When I encounter incompetence, it's usually you. So or your character, right? Your character. Right? I want to make that perfectly clear. When I rag on you guys in chat who have a character in the game, I 100% am doing it to your character, not to you. You are not your character. As similar as they are to you. You know, I'm not saying Nick's bad, because even though he hasn't really proven otherwise with his Mario, I still somewhat consider him competent at gaming.
Hey, a friendly face.
Somehow, like, by some miracle. Because I really shouldn't, right? I really shouldn't.
It's clear, but
I've seen his
really
Mario,
secure this
right?
place with a plague heart so close by.
Have you seen the Caesar? Oh no, I haven't. Has he done Caesar free? Oh, how does that go? Caesar free is a rough game, right?
Suppose we can do
Like,
something with this.
there's a reason I never gave you a hard time for like being so bad at first, Baron. Like, it's really kind of difficult to start off, and it's very jank. It's a lot to get used to, right? It doesn't play like a good new, well put together game, right? Well, it was what? It was good. Did you nail it, buddy? I get the feeling he didn't nail it. Oh, bless. Oh, bless. It was certainly gameplay. Oh man, when Baron's mocking you, buddy. Oh, Baron can mock when it comes to Caesar free, right? He is a competent Caesar free player. In fact, I would go, and I can't believe these words are coming out of my mouth when it concerns Baron and Caesar free, but I would say he's good. It's a strange world we live in right now. Right, are either of these for this? No, we're still missing one. Is it in the roof maybe? My Carfago died of plague within the space of a year or so. Oh man. That's not good. Carfago, I don't think Carfago's one of the easier maps though, is it? It's one of the later ones, right? I'm pretty sure it's in the African stuff, so it's a lot more water and stuff's a lot more difficult to deal with. Oh, there we go. Got you, wee buddy.
No reason to keep searching here.
Intersection. Oh, oh man. Like, I don't know much about Caesar free, right? But like, intersections. But the less places your walkers can get trapped and screwed over, the better. Right. What was that? Skeet. What a name, Skeet. If you know what you're doing, your file can be easy. Is that the one where you start off and your city's already kind of busted and you have to make a new one basically? Or is that a different one? Okay, how are you supposed to... one or two maps in the campaign. Do you mean for one of the two mod ones that Jake wanted? It's the military opposite of Caesarea, right? An American only knows intersections. I am not surprised. Right. Let's say hi to the bounty guy. Like, I'm not like Jake. I don't have anything against doing the bounties.
Greetings.
You still have to do stuff to get them.
These bounties.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, craft 180. Crossbow. Oh, that's terrible. What does it give you? A maintenance bench. Well, it prevents loss for a while. That's not bad. Samurai SMG. Samurai SMG. That's just a 350 cal. If there's a cool looking one, I'll do. Restored Echo SMG. Is that like a... Looks like a honey badger or something. What about you? Yeah, all these look horrible, these guns. So, no thank you. Cash, no thank you. You're a cool gun. Basically what I have distinct districts isolated from each other, housing areas, get goods from industrial zones. Oh, that's like the third bit of fuel we've found in like a very not long time. Oh, crap. Totally meant this. Absolute nailed the driving, you know. Right, I'm gonna go. This is a play cart. Here we go. I had thought there was one over here. In fact, I'm pretty sure I actually called that one out earlier. Right, we're gonna dump a bunch of stuff here. Take a bunch of stuff out for play cart hitting, and go deal with the play cart to get our new base. Because at the very least, we are moving into that new base today. Because that means I can get new people in. I can't really go over 4 people when I'm in the base that we're currently in. It's just really inefficient and bad, and you should really not have more than 4 in that base. So I want to up it before we actually do anything. Right, you... All the stuff we need there. Crafted some of you. Now, how fixed are you? Repair 56. See, that's not great. Do I quickly just whack down a... It only takes 4 minutes, right? I'll quickly whack that down. If you look at how I set my site in the mod run, those are the most efficient ways to crush maps without... Did you have to go the most efficient route? I mean, you did fairly crush your mod game when you finally won it. Why is it you kept on starting it really early, right? Because you failed a bunch, but you kind of knew you were like you tried the mod gate or the mod attempt without ever actually have completed it first. Yeah, you failed it 2 times. You had done like a ton of practice, but I don't think before any of the ones that you failed, you had actually completed it on stream. Or any of your practice ones, am I right? Right, what do we need here? I'll have to wait 4 minutes. Yeah, I suppose while we're waiting we can go and hit this up. Is it one of the... What's that, billboard? Really? Why not get us to go on top of one of the turbines? How loud is this gun? Damn it. Not that loud, apparently. Yeah, I'm fairly safe in here, shooting away. Yeah, beating each map in under an hour, but never all 3 in a row. See, I would understand why your hubris would let you you think you could manage it that way then, right? Because like you're right, and breaking it down into its separate elements, you 100% did it. What I think a lot of people forget though is actually doing something on stream in front of a large audience and under constant pressure. It's a lot. Like, people, like, I notice that a ton in Jake's community specifically. Like, people are like, hey, you know, oh, you're doing terrible, or you're doing really bad, or how could you not have seen that? How could you be so blind? How could you be so stupid? And I'm watching it and I'm like, as someone who has streamed to, you know, like people, not large amount, but people, even just that small amount of people, there's certainly pressure, right? Everyone thinks they can do better. Everyone thinks you know, their way would have worked, but the chances are it probably wouldn't have, right? Like, people vastly, especially in this community again, vastly overestimate their abilities. We've seen that with the Mario marathon for one. A lot of things you need to juggle. It can get very fatiguing very quickly, especially in 500. Exactly, right? And you had to go fast. If you're going at a normal speed, you're going to be able to catch those little mistakes, right? But at 500, you're not catching shit. Especially if you've got the overall goal to try achieve. You've got to catch any of those little things. You're going at 500 speed, so you've got even less time for your brain to register that stuff, and you've got to juggle chatting and, you know, interacting with chat. Like, that's a lot, and people massively underestimate how much that last part actually equates into your stuff, right? Especially if you're doing like challenges and stuff where you're under pressure. If you're just playing a fairly chill, fairly relaxed game, then it's fine, right? It's fine. You're not going to have that, you know, super stressful part. But back in here.
We really need some help over here, like now.
Aw,
What
go
do you say, neighbor?
away! What do you mean, talk about your concerns?
We've been robbed. Somebody broke in and stole all of our distillery equipment.
So,
Shouldn't
well, at
take
least
me too long
still
to
get the
get
gun
there.
for it. Right, what was I gonna do? I was gonna repair you. Oh god, that's expensive. Repair you. God, that's expensive. Repair you. Oh god, that's expensive. Salvage you. Salvage you. Are you the lever action shotgun? You. Very good as well. Classic crossbow is good. I don't think the 1911s are that good, honestly. The act of talking through what I'm doing makes me stop and think about things a lot more. Well, that's pretty cool. I would say it's definitely unique. It's not how things normally go. If you're, or especially challenges, right? Like day-to-day streaming, I suppose. But I reckon if it's like challenge stuff, it will kind of make it a little bit more difficult. Let's really use well. Let's go help them out, because it's probably going to be killing people, and this gun is the gun for killing people. Like, for instance, my Frostpunk challenge, that was a lot, right? Like,
Better stay on my toes while I'm
to have to do that and chat away to people, that was a lot. It was very stressful, right? Because people forget, like, normally a challenge stream, right, especially in this community, you are learning the game for the first time as you're doing it, right? You very rarely go into a challenge where you're like, right, I'm experienced at this, I know how to play it. People are just randomly giving you games that you've never played and being like, hey, be competent at it. Like, don't embarrass yourself with your showing. That is literally the challenge normally, most of the time. It's not like play this game very well. It's play this game you've never played before adequately, or to a good standard even, right? And I feel like that certainly showed for me in the Frostpunk, right? Because that wasn't a game I had played before. It was I mean, I believe it's apparently quite a difficult game. A lot of the stuff is like, hey, I've done like the easier difficulties a bunch, but I just can't manage to pull off extreme, like the hardest difficulty. And like, that means that they've not only had the experience of doing the lower difficulties, but they've done that and then they've tried extreme and failed, right? They've failed.
Ready whenever
But
you are.
then, like, my challenge was, hey,
Don't
blindly go into
I've been
extreme
going real easy on the drinking
and
lately.
complete it,
I got
right?
you.
And like, that's rough. You have to do better than people who actually bought this game and enjoyed it, who really wanted to play that game. Spoiler alert for that, I absolutely nailed it, of course. That wasn't just a segue into bragging about how well I did with Frostpunk, but I am super happy with my performance in that. Blind into a game like that, that's a difficult game. Like, Jake has failed Extreme Frostpunk, right? Frostpunk Yake had failed scenarios. He took his time before he jumped into Extreme. Like, that's a... I'm not saying I'm better than Jake, right? I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm trying to imply there. I'm just using that as an example of he is a very skilled player, and even he didn't do what I did. He didn't jump straight into Extreme for his first time like a moron. I was about to say crazy man, but moron sums it up better. Sound really fun, but I think I would fail most of all of them. I do think that people think I'm better. I certainly think that you're better at games than you are, Nick. Every possibility to show me how good you are at games, you have let me down. Like, if you had put like predictions up early on about how you would do,
Careful. We're in hostile territory.
I would have lost a lot of freaking points.
Let's both just bring it down a step or two.
Drop your stuff.
Oh, god damn it.
These are all around us.
You guys better not use it. This is an opportunity to come at me. What the hell? That was one. Now it says gunslingers, which implies guns, right? To gunsling, you must have firearm. It's a basic requirement. I mean, yeah, exactly. That was exactly my point, Baron. Right, beating the Boshi is incredibly impressive. Uh-oh.
Glad I saw that screamer before it saw me.
What's Reba?
Shut that thing up!
Get out the back. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. There we go.
We made it. We didn't let those assholes take what's ours.
Now these are really difficult. Dealing with survivors, they will one-shot you to the face fairly frequently. And if they headshot you once with pretty much any gun, you're down, right? At the very least, you're down. They can kill you. I don't think they shoot at you when you're down like I did there. But they 100% will fuck you up. I take no chances when it comes to that. I take them at a distance and do not fuck
Nowhere for that to go.
with
Thanks
these
a bunch.
buggers.
You're a real friend. Anytime your people need a drink, you know where to go.
Are you gonna follow me or are you gonna head back to base yourself? Back to base yourself, that's fine. Put you away, put you away, put you away. Well. Unfortunately, after all this, now Jingle's freaking tired. And there's an infestation in it. Come on, where's the infestation? Oh, it's right next to them. That's perfect. They can help me deal with it. How far off getting the affiliate are you, Nick? You've been streaming for a while now, right? Oh, Commissar, welcome, buddy. How goes it? What were you playing? Oh yeah, it was a shotgun. I had a feeling it was a shotgun that was freaking poking at me. And Kiryu, welcome. Stronghold. What? Oh man, I'm disappointed I missed that. I do enjoy some Stronghold. Should have said to Jake as well. He would probably have after he'd. I'm guessing he's finished his stream. He would probably have been very interested in that. I know he loves his Stronghold. Stronghold, I have a lot of nostalgia for. I loved it as a kid. It was one of the few early games like that I actually got to play. My family weren't all that well off, so the few games we got, I remember them like I played them yesterday because I had to play them a lot. It's a great game, yeah. Except all the no-build. Oh yeah, I didn't enjoy the no-build missions. I wasn't very good at them as a kid.
Only I had room for it.
Explains why, didn't like it. Or didn't like them. Get rid of all this junk. Should probably take a little bit more ammo out with us. Where is it? Grabbed up accident. Put you away. Let's get Jingo to fumble around with the mag for another wee second. It takes him so long. He's like one of our best shots at this point, I'm pretty sure as well, which makes that even more hilarious. Yeah, he's got 4. 3. Jake's got 3. Cronus has got... Cronus has got a little bit more. Should give the Stronghold games another go. I really enjoyed playing them back in the day. Yeah, I'm with you there. I should do the same. Right, pop you away. Empty you. I'll keep that. I really shouldn't, but I'll keep it. Right. Don't have any other missions. We've got a mysterious walking trader, that's it. Suppose now, and it's just starting to come updating. This is the perfect time to say, hey Nick, get out here, buddy. You're swapped in for plague hunting duty. Even like the new one. Was it you that I watched play a bunch of that? I remember watching someone play an absolute crap ton of it. But I cannot for the life of me, off the top of my head, remember who it was. I feel like it was you. It was you or someone else. Wasn't quite my thing. But it certainly didn't look bad. Right, grab you and... Right, now this is probably, if you're here, this is what you're here for, right? It's to see me tackle and beat the hearts. Yeah, it was you then that I watched you then, Baron. I think Dennis also did it. I think that's the other person. I think that's why I'm confused, because I'm pretty sure I remember watching 2 separate people do it. Which is why I wasn't sure if it was just you. But it certainly looked okay, right? It certainly looked okay. There we go. Too fast for you, you little bitch. Dunk, dunk. Oh, was that a double dunk? Oh, damn. If I could have got out of there without killing those other two, I would have been super chuffed with myself there. Right. So we've got a panic car. Panic car is good. Panic car is just a car I can jump on. Yeah, he hasn't streamed in a while, I've noticed. A lot of the people that kind of took up streaming had stopped for a wee bit there. I know Andari said. I don't know if it's because I am kind of weird about my follows. I don't like to have my... Oh, god damn it. My thing covered with stuff like cluttered. So I have like a very small number that I actually do follow. Like I'll tune into pretty much everyone I can in the community. It's kind of backwards. Oh, I mean, that's not a bad position for you. Right. There's too many of them here. I need to despawn some of them. There's just too many to deal with right now. Maybe if I bait over the big guy. It says there's a horde here. How big is the horde? The horde of two? It's not a horde. Right, is that far enough away? I don't think it is. Go that a wee tad further. I do love the plague zombies in this, where they just look as if they fell in a jam factory or something. Oh buddy, I'll put you out your misery. What were you doing to that guy? Where? Right. You have a new objective. Their skills is always a good shout. Do we have enough for them though? Oh, we've got 3... Is it 3,000 I've got? It is 3,000 I've got. I believe the most expensive ones are 2,500. Actually need you. Both ones are done. Wonder what I'm gonna get. Wonder what I'm gonna get. Please be good. Now, my opinion on the good ones have massively changed since the start. It used to be that I would always try to get the fishing or lichen or lichen, whatever one, however you want to say it. Now, I still stand by that lichen or lichen is very good. Fishing, however, in my opinion, has massively dropped off in how good it is. Right, are you in here? I know you're in here, but
Hello?
try. Wait, what is?
They're not here. Time to keep looking.
Man, I'll get to popping this play cart eventually, right? If he's here, we'll be able to see straight away. He's definitely not there, which means they've actually taken a house for once. You don't often see that. Base? Oh, it's like a wee campsite and it's probably been overrun. So this kind of stuff, like this is the kind of stuff I would have loved to have grew up in America for. Just random wee camping zones like this. This is cool. Now, I can't be bothered dealing with all that though, so we're gonna ignore it, right? That shit ain't there. So anything in here? Nope. Let's quietly go in the back door.
So, what do you need, friend?
Oh, 3,000. Yeah, fishing for 3,000, that's terrible. 2 food, who cares? Scrum, that one isn't bad. 2 labour is really good. or good. And the speed boost to facility actions is not bad as well. That one's pretty good for characters who have like good inventory space as well. Yeah, there's some like in driving is soup psychology is terrible. Search speed is meh, and soundproofing. That was the one I was looking for. The thing is, so many people have like you know, there's noise discipline for Nick, -3. That's incredibly strong, right? Quiet time, -1. He just gets 1 labour and you get 1 outpost. Like, we don't really need our noise level to go down, but it would mean that we could constantly be doing stuff at base and not needing to worry. Like right now, how much noise does putting that in do? A little bit. I'm thinking we'd still buy it.
What do you need, friend?
All right.
And then put it on someone that we aren't gonna have lost. I have actually specifically deleted it off of Isdar. Isdar is one of the next people who will be coming in. I believe it's Bellcat first, and then Isdar. But I didn't want Isdar coming in and just making everything completely trivial when it comes to base attacks, because he had something like -7 in total noise, which is crazy, right? That's 7 people that aren't making or contributing any noise to your attacks, which pretty much means that you're never going to have high level attacks, and that's kinda boring. This way I'm not going to have big attacks often, but they will probably still trigger when I'm doing stuff like making a lot of noise, which I do plan to do. I plan to have a lot of stuff in the background going on. I'm also not going to actually give anyone it until I've moved into the new base. Right, so now we should be ready to go folk up this play cart. Oh man, there's like 3 separate... Oh, it's a Pharaoh. A bunch of zombies. I'm pretty sure that Juggernaut's there as well. He's just not marked on the map. The big sneaky bugger. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe picking like 2 of the people who previously died. Too fast for him to avoid us. To be allowed to come back. I don't want everyone being allowed to come back, because that just, you know, then there was no wait to their deaths. That's just not fun. I get the feeling I know who's going to win the votes for those, though. It's probably going to be Voomer. Everyone kind of loves Voomer. In fact, outside Jake related streams, like, you know, my Grand Theft Auto one, I believe that is my most clipped moment, or most watched clip. It's literally just me saying how much I love Voomer, because of like, I forget even the context, but Voomer, like any smart person, seen it and was like, hey, I'm keeping that for blackmail later. Let's remember that I haven't actually grabbed anything for whacking the play cart. Crap, no, I'm freaking... Let's try respawn everything around there and try again. Is that a play cart? That is a play cart. Yeah. Get an angle on him all the way over here, Jesus. Now, I'm tempted, right? I am ever so slightly tempted to use up a bunch of my ammo to see if I can kill this play cart with that. Molotov for emergency. We've already got some painkillers. Get the pipe bomb. Get you. Oh. Come on, I got there first. Get down. Get down. Right, so there's a few around. 1, 2, 3, 4. I seen me. Oh, she seen me. Sorry. Sorry, lady. Fighting, that's good. Got a tiny wee bump full of extra health. You seen that, didn't he? God damn it. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. That's the one I actually wanted to hit. Let's try hit one of them in the head there. Oh, Jesus Christ! What did all you guys... Oh my god, I missed again. They weren't all there 2 seconds ago. Uh-oh. What the hell's... Uh-oh. Big bloaty boy. Oh man, I'm pretty sure that's a gun shed right there, isn't it? Yeah, Hunter's
That
shed.
screamer is bad news, my friend.
Which screamer? Damn, that's actually really useful. Oh, right there. Get down. Now, attempt number 5. Oh. Good view down here. That big group of them over there is kinda good, actually. Oh man, there's just so many of them constantly popping up. Yeah, let's try and get a wee bit of space, respawn them and come back. Also have a wee look at what's over here. Surely if there's going to be any secrets, right? Yeah, right? Like in the unmarked island, surely.
That is just so fantastic.
Yeah, there's a special one. Ooh, 50 cal. Or 10 50 cal, sorry. Well, let's put some stuff in the car. Pipe bomb sounds like a good shout. Yeah, those orange cases have a chance for some very good stuff. It can also be some very crap stuff though. Well, not very crap, just not great. But not great isn't bad, right? Just a bunch of parts and you. Give me the seeds, I'm pretty sure there's stacking something in here. There we go, and is there anything else I can take out? Yeah, I can take out some of yous and the pipe bombs and put in the... I suppose... Oh, damn, I can't put that way. Yeah, we should be fine now. Just have to leave these parts. I don't want to be weighed too much down when I go and try to slap this thing. Let's go this way. Man, I just bought my new base, game. Let me get my base. He's gonna scream. Damn. They're gonna spawn stuff around here. Oh. Yep, it's attracted all of them, but they've stopped. God damn it, game. Just let me. Fuck you. Right, let's one last time, right? Let's have another wee bash at this. Over here. Right, we've seen them there. There's 3 of them. Oh, there's still 3 of them. What's that? Oh, it's because it says a freaking horde. Oh, Jesus. These aren't despawning because they're hordes. Yeah, freaking idiot. Never, ever ram with your front. Right, again. Popped up in the spot. There we go, finally. Now, fuck it if anything spawns. Damn, that was nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right. There's a bunch of them over there. Oh man, I forgot the very massively important what they call poppers. Right, we're gonna attract far too much hit in this, I reckon. Oh fuck. I didn't expect the fat man. Oh no, not my front, not my front, get off. Yeah, there was just too much spawned. That might be because there's a maybe because there's a infestation. Infestation's up the difficulty, I believe. Oh. Now, the fat man I'm happy with, right? I want the fat man to be there. You just spawned. I seen that. Get out of here. Sneaky mine. Right, now fat man, we like fat men. Oh, no, wait, no. Where is he? Oh, please tell me he didn't despawn. Because the fat men... I've got nothing to prove it, right, but I am almost certain that it affects these surrounding spawns. Like, imagine there's like a number that like, you know, there can only... Yeah, Sisyphean. Imagine there can only be a certain number of zombies, like a value, right? Like, example, like 100, right? And the Juggernaut is like 25 of that, which means in the surrounding area there'll be like a quarter of the stuff that would normally spawn. Ah, I thought they were coming through. I heard it. You heard it. Oh. Bullets to continue whacking. That can run out incredibly quickly, I must say. If I back up to about here.
Careful of the cloud.
Open that, will that attract them all? Well. Oh, I clicked the button just as he did that as well too. Now that is a 100% you now have to leave. Yep, 100% you have to leave. play with that battle jump just in case this couldn't stand it. Off, back. Yeah, I have noticed that. Not so much now. It gets a lot worse if you let a lot of the infestations spawn, I've found. And they snowball super quickly, infestations. So you want to keep on top of them. It's the same on normal without having the mod, but I found it's especially egregious with the bullshit spawns specifically. When you've got the mod in and a bunch of infestations. Oh man, another horde. And another horde.
That's all I've got.
Give it a couple of whacks and run. I am, however, going to go and reclose this door. You don't get long, but this time with something trying to kill me is always good. Oh, that was quick, right? Oh, crap! Jesus Christ! Aim! Get my car, get off my car. Oh. Yeah, we should be smoking. I don't know if it's just using the community mode editor that messes with these cars. This one seems a little bit more durable again. I'm gonna have to go in and check after the stream as to what the hell's up with this. It should, well, I mean, it's clearly getting damaged, right? Like the front of it's getting beveled and stuff, and I did recently repair it before I started this one. Oh, we don't cheese it. Well, you have to cheese a lot of stuff in this worm, but the straight up Molotov cheese we're not doing. No. We're pretty much always going to either use a bunch of our materials or melee these, right? The stuff that it's strong against, with the exception of melee, I'm fine to use. If it's like just bullshittedly weak against something, I'm not going to use it. Like the Molotov cheese, for instance. Oh, really? More of them survived that than they should have, I'm not gonna lie. Me car. Try again. Now, we're a wee bit beat up, so we will grab that. Watch him fall and pop! Hey! And yes, that was an incredibly slick move. It's okay to appreciate that, guys. Right, where's the hold? Because these guys will just keep on spawning there. Let's say hi to the big fat man. Where's Duff? Bunch of spears. Oh, what on Pharaoh? Not fast enough, buddy. Oh damn! He gets stuck in the car. It like slows your car down if any bodies or debris get stuck in them. Right, that's kind of annoying. But we've got one snack. I can quickly use the snack to to do a wee quick. Wait, really? I think those ones are far enough away. Now this is the one that takes longer. One more whack, and then quickly bug out. This is just you. Just one. Oh, that's up. Too tired to. Oh, hi, buddy. I didn't think that would attract you. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, there goes the door.
Oh no, my door! Don't drag me out. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, and a screamer. Oh God. Screamers are super bad, right? Especially if you're just far enough from where the screamer screamed, because there is a very high chance that you're gonna like be where a fat man spawned in, and if a bloaty boy spot like that is one of the few exceptions to the we're fixed bloaters instantly spawning on you. One of the few exceptions is when a screamer screams. They always spawn in at least one bloater. They can spawn in pharaohs, I believe, as well, as you heard. When that screamed, immediately after that there was a pharaoh. And in fact we have to kill that pharaoh. Oh, there's a pharaoh pack! That probably wasn't that. Oh, I know the cast. Yeah, see that I've started to smash a couple of times with my car at the front, and it's almost immediately smoking. Now we're going to do this, we're going to bait out the dodge. Which means they can't dodge the second time. We didn't get enough speed to actually kill though. Oh man, it was so slow because this guy's stuck in the freaking bonnet. Will you get off? Right, so we'll bait out the dodge. It's so slow. This is like one of the faster cars. Don't you over here? Did I get the other guy out? There we go. Now immediately you can see the difference in speed. Hey fat man. There's the pharaoh. Should still be here. No? Gone? Alright. Let me take those. Now can up. Miss the hood ornament. It is hilarious when they get stuck, but the speed reduction is huge. I mean, absolutely huge. Brutally so. Come on. I see that. A group of them shambling over. We've got to be close. You have got to be close. Before they're close enough to be aggroed. No, they've been aggroed. We're probably not going to get this one. No, it's just free. That was too slow. That other one here is a bloater. Over there. That's probably attracted you guys, right? Oh. Samples is good. Let's be a wee bit quieter. Yeah, Yeah, I should have shut this door. I knew it was still opened, but I was like, ah, fuck it. I was a fool!
I see a lot of zombies coming in. They shouldn't put up much of a fight.
Wee, I'm in the middle of a freaking... I'm in the middle of trying to get the new base! Right, come on. Five to 10 hits, I reckon. And we'll set the next stage off. No, that was like about 4. We'll look down. That's 5. There we go. Exactly 10! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. No. My car. Get off. There we go. I would like that as well. Is there any more over here? Oh, one stage to go. Now, Nick is nearly plagued, but nearly isn't plagued, right? I would like to point out, was it Jingle that managed to do one without getting even a hit once? Or was it Jake? I'm pretty sure it was either Jake or Jingle. Now, I kind of want to attribute that to me being just so damn good. Yeah, not fast enough. Dunk. Right, these guys are still here because they are part of a horde. Oh, crap. Oh. Get my windows. Right, now I can't go over to him. That basically acts kind of like a mini bloater cloud. Yeah, you see that? See that bloater that spawned in immediately there? Oh, crap, crap, crap. Are they coming from us? Just these two. That was... What got him? Ah, he's out of range. I'm not bad, they're just out of range. Freaking game. Let's... Oh, you can't use it in here? God damn it. You're gonna make me get out to use my freaking cure? Screw you, game.
That's all I've got.
Freaking doing drugs in the middle of that pond, Nick. I thought better of you. Got him that time. Oh man, it made the thing again. What's that acting super serious like I'm being chased? It does take a hell of a lot less to go from stage 2 to stage 3, so we should be good. Oh no, sorry, it takes a lot to go from 2 to 3, so to finish stage 3 is very quick, is what I meant to say. Me word real good. Come on. Oh damn it, you've got to be kidding me. Just happened to wander in. Get out of here. Oh, good, damn it. Run away. We'll get the loots. That should be fine. Just dodge through you. One shot him like a boss. a horde. Was that a double horde? It's a freaking double horde. That's what I was aiming for with that. That is there now. Counting as zombies in the area, which I believe reduces how many can spawn, which means I should be able to rather peacefully loot this freaking building. They can't climb in the windows or anything, so it should be alright-ish. Now, definitely taking you, definitely stocking up with you, definitely stocking up with you. More of you. Strong to sell, that's good. I'm going to use you, and I suppose put you in my backpack. Should be a wee... Oh, it's so sad, right? It's almost feel bad. Almost. Which means we can go over here. Let's get 2 large outdoors, which we can then take full advantage of. No deaths, play cart done, only moderate cheese. That means we can bring more people in. Right, over here there was another one. I won't be able to just do a bunch of plague samples. Now notice like a lot more of the non-blood plagued zombies are spawning in now. Oh, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Especially in that area, which is always pretty nice. God freaking damn it. I don't care. I don't care. Take the hat. Take the hat. Take the hat. Freaking horde. Horde of bloaters. I'm like, oh, I missed that one. I'm like, oh, I might miss that one. It's like, oh no, there's a third one. Freaking game. Right, where is it? Base. Give me... I really don't have 20? What have I got, like 19? So, 16. That's more reasonable. Give me 1... 2, 3. No, I've only got a minute to get back. It's only a small one. Miles away. Can I get back there in a minute? I don't think I could. No, I almost certainly won't be able to get back there in time. Bugger it. And I do need to swap out. Do have plenty of ammo. I could do that. Yeah, but I can't be bothered waiting. So what I'm gonna do is 21. Take free ammo when I'm gonna take this base. I'm gonna then bring back in Bellcat. I'll spend the 200. Is it 250? No, I think it's like 500. I'll spend the 500 influence to bring Bellcat in, and I'll take free ammo out just so I don't have to wait around for that minute. Now, who wants to actually get us a new base? Jake. Just because I know someone will moan about the lack of the thing being done. Hey, Cronus, what, are you happy that Bellcat's coming back? There hasn't been enough moaning, so clearly she needs to come back in. Yeah, the return of Belle. Oh, what was that? Who found this?
There's a whole damn cemetery at our walls.
Right, let's take an emergency weapon. No, take a silent weapon, right? We'll go in silent or sneaky like.
We can take them.
I'm pretty sure that was Kronos there, all eager to kill disease. Pathfinder into a bit ago. Oh, it's Pathfinder today? Oh, that's right, so it is. I would remember because Jingo couldn't join us with the Divinity on Saturdays. How many? Right.
Last mag. Loaded and ready.
And then emergency scrub stuff, because you're not getting anything good. Man, my poor car, look how beat up it is. I guess it's not invincible, it's just a wee bit harder than usual. Right, where's the Pharaoh? Fairly close to the old boy boy. Oh man, and a freaking yelly lad. I'm gonna pop you. Then I'm gonna drive a wee bit north.
Nearby.
Double back. Oh, you, how many are around you? Oh, 3, Jesus Christ. Not that anytime soon. The Pharaoh will still be here, the Pharaoh won't despawn. Oh, I 100% press the dodge button. Right, maybe stop fucking about.
Not much left of that.
Oh crap.
There's a plague bloater.
I completely forgot that wasn't silenced anymore. Yep, it's attracted so many. What, I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! What an absolute potato. Let's get the silencer for the gun. I was trying to be all sneaky like, that did not work. Replace you. Do we have any silencer? Professional break. Oh, we don't. Normally I've got tons of silencers. Come on. Come on. Oh, anymore. No Pharaoh should mean it's an easy one. I'll probably fix up the car at some point as well, but right, we can still be all sneaky like with the crossbow.
This wouldn't be a bad home if we gave it some love.
I believe this takes a crap load to actually clear out though, because of how many areas are around. It's got like 5 or 6 buildings in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like of all the places to make a base, I'm pretty sure this one would be like the most comfortable. Which is hilarious, seeing as it's like in the middle of the boonies. Can't remember how defensible it is though. I don't think it's good for defense. Because it's got so many entrances. Like that's an entrance, that's an entrance, that's an entrance, that's an entrance. I believe there's an entrance there as well and another one down there. But these back two pretty much never get used. So so they're not too bad. Because over, or back 4. Because over here is like a big drop. How are we doing for food? Oh man, we're down to 11. That's not great. I would prefer to not be at 11. That's pretty damn low. Nothing's aggroed to them, so they're not beating down the door. But they sense me, so they know roughly where to kind of half wander towards. It's nice that there's nothing actually in here though.
Trouble ain't too far away.
Yeah, and that's stopping me from actually being able to do this. Yeah, they count as what's blocking this. I get you. Will that cause them to go there? It will. Will that move them all far enough away? How the hell did you miss that? Oh, sneaky like. Now, the crossbow is quiet, right? But quiet is not silent. They still can hear you shoot very, very, very lightly. If you're fairly close to them. What?! I seen that. You seen that. Freaking out of nowhere, turning around. Pieces of shit. Right, so now we can 100% unlock that. Is there any cars nearby there? There is a road racer. Was there not a truck as well? Rams, repair. Niagara. I think the Rams is the truck. Oh, right. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna deal with it. Oh no, an infestation where? Oh, the fuel place.
Screamer coming in.
Uh-oh, where? Damn it. Oh, damn it. Super damn it. I didn't miss that.
No more of that.
Uh-oh. 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 Super auto. Super auto.
I gotta take a break.
Oh, we've got the grab. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, no, Jake! Jake's dead! Everyone's happy. Oh, poor Jake. I didn't want to shoot. Oh man, that's so far away from the base.
It doesn't feel like winning when we lose people.
I suppose I can just fill that place up. Everyone gets so much happier though. Oh no, actually no, it did not go down. It may have went down actually. Well, that means we can bring 2 people in. That's even better. Ah, poor Jake. The getting grabbed out there, completely done, man. Feral pack though, you're screwed. If you're on foot, you're not winning against a feral pack unless you've got an automatic. And I did not go there with the intention of fighting a feral pack. What should we take? We'll take the Scar. What does the Scar use? 7.62. Don't know if that's accurate, but it's just such a cool gun. Right. Poor Yake. Poor Yake. How many cars are around here? I should probably go get the Vagabond as well. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because I'll need cars to... I don't have flashbangs though, executable. I don't have a single flashbang. I don't think I've had a flashbang this entire game. And normally, like, I just straight up don't think that's a good idea. It's a waste of a slot when you could just have your main weapon not be a crossbow and deal with them that way. It was just super unfortunate that they happened to spawn the... Oh. That's a sound as if there's a bloater being exploded. That they happened to spawn that there at that time. The one time it would have actually killed me.
Yeah, pipe down, freak.
There we go. Right, let's go see what these guys have to sell us. I believe these are the ones that should have possibly some ammo.
If anyone can hear me, I need some help.
Go away. Constantly moaning for stuff. Wait, what?
Got some dead.
Is that? But we've already got the brewers. That's a. I'm pretty sure that's the. Yeah, Jake died. To the Pharaoh pack. He just cleared out the base, and a screamer was wandering towards him as we get dragged out of the car, and I'm like, right, I'll quickly run up here and jump into the safe zone, because I was just gonna switch out to someone else to come like get the base, and a Pharaoh pack spawned. Well, it came from that direction, so I'm gonna guess it spawned inside the safe zone and ran straight towards him and killed him. Jake's dead, everyone's happy with that. That's a glorious clip. Right, so we've got some stuff in here. This is probably a better one for running about in, the Vagabond. No. Go away. Go away. Trying to do something. What was I trying to do? Oh, fuck it. Let me see. Aye, I need to do it. Right, I do need to go back to base to get the other stuff. Maybe fake Scottish, Spanish Swedes aren't that popular. Funnily enough, I don't think they are. You may have hit the nail on the head there. Which is weird, right? Because who doesn't love Jake? Jake certainly loves Jake, right? Like, Jake's a big fan of Jake. How close is the next one as well? I don't want to risk that. Poor Jake. You know, I think of the many things I would use to describe Jake, poor is not one of them. Only thing poor about him is his morals. I don't know have poor morals. You have to have morals, right? There's a lot of them, sire. That was impressive to spot me when I'm a shinobi, but alright, game. And he just yelled. God damn fucking piece of shit, fucking cunt. Don't spot me, don't spot me, don't spot me, don't spot me. Oh, I think this is one of the fast ones. Why do you keep on finding mines, Nick? What the hell? Oh god damn, executable. That's savage. You're 100% right though, right? 100%. Jake would be a terrible survival mate. He is, for want of a better term,
Don't just stand out there,
a
hon.
bad man.
Hey, neighbor.
Yeah, the
you
things he
got,
used to
Pepper?
do to allies. I mean, yeah, like just in general, right? Like I have played enough MPs to be like, well, by enough MPs. One, right? I played one. Well, we've played MP a few times. One on stream, right? But every time he will 100% leave his allies to die if you as much as inconvenience him, right? You don't need to bring him down. You just need to slightly inconvenience him. Oh my god, why would you spawn me here? Was that another feral pack? No, it was just one. Using his allies as meat shields in other games. Exactly, right? Exactly. Not someone you want to call your ally. He's a bad man. Oh man, look, there's still tons of them around here. I bet the feral pack is still here probably. Not sure how good an idea this is, but I didn't think I was going to get there on time. For some reason they just spotted me a lot quicker than they should have. Just one of them coming after you. Come on, Cronus, and blowing on woman violence. Now, I've given Cronus the Scar, and I kind of feel bad because as much as I love the Scar, it's not a good gun. And this is really, really low down in the list of good guns. It's got like a really small capacity. I suppose one of the good things is Jake wasn't killed by plague, which means he's dead on the ground, which is really rare. You don't often see that. Maybe the team could lock him in the basement and make him stream for food. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, like he was not winning that engagement with like nothing. He was super beat up already. Just yeah. In fact, yeah, that was in the same. And the pharaohs came from that direction, right? Freaking! I bet you that's the 2 times zombie mod causing them to just spawn in safe zones. There's honestly a bit too many of them here right now. Let's just sneak around them. Keep an eye out for any feral packs. Oh, car lights went off. I suppose one of the alright things about Shinobi is it does let you see where the enemy are on the map. Well, Shinobi is just busted all round. That's why I only let one person have it in the team. Yeah, I reckon it's the 2x mod that's doing it. Probably gonna have to go in that door, or maybe even possibly around the back. It's gonna make a sound. Damn. Technically ever so slightly spotted me. I think I'm far enough ahead of you that you can't spot me. Oh, sneaky like. Yeah, it really struggles. But man, a feral pack in my safe zone. Because I was in the safe zone, right? You seen the dead body. I was 100% in that safe zone. And game was like, hey, safe? Safe's a suggestion, buddy. And then it got me. No, it got Jake. It bent him over and it had its way. That's fine if it's just one or two. Up you guys. I mean, I suppose I've also got the crossbow. Should be fine now. Where is the... It's in here, isn't it? Right. So we've moved. We've finally freaking moved. I think it's 1,000 for this one. Yeah, it's 1,000. Which should give us a bunch of stuff. There we go. Right, so we've got trash. Let's get rid of you. We've got a clearable seating area, which gives us some... Jesus, 77? That can't be right. Oh, we've got constant water. Nice. We have got a built-in cafeteria, less nice. Built-in beds, very crap. Yeah, we got... man, we really don't have as much as I thought we did. Well, first things first, I want an infirmary. That's a pretty terrible spot for the cafeteria, not for the cafeteria, sorry, for the watchtower. Although I suppose it covers one of the doors. As I'm guessing this is the back that's got the... I suppose that is probably where we're going to have most of our attacks. I do want a sniper tower up here or something, if we can. We should have a bunch of labour, yep. Now what is this? This is an inside as well, right? I'm gonna build this to see what it actually does.
This place is really starting to come together.
It is. We'll grab... Not a farm there. We'll have the farm here though. What else could we put here? Don't even really know. Massive siege risk. But Jingo's quiet. If only it wasn't what do you mean marginally better executable? We came from that that base there. It's massively better. Ah, oh, damn. That was my hope. My hope was that would reach all the way out there, but yeah, nope. Right, so cleared some trash, which means even though it's a pretty terrible spot, I'm still gonna build the watchtower here. Right, what is that? Is it a still or something I could build inside here? It has to be outdoor, the still. Right, now what does this do? The craft parts is busted. And that is me. I mean, now that's good. But you can't upgrade it. How does it do for noise? It doesn't make any noise. Because one of the good things about the normal outpost is you can not the outpost, sorry, the this thing is you can upgrade it and it'll give you materials. Now this is better than just +1 materials. Right, now we've got water. We don't need the water cooker or cooler, but we'll keep it for elsewhere. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll just not use the craft, but that's busted, right? See that? That's just straight up overpowered. That's like every 5 minutes you get 65 influence at the very least. Let's just settle it like this base. I can imagine you don't. It was the easiest one to clear out. The base I do want is this one over here. This one is not bad down here, but I find that it just gets overwhelmed very, very easily because anything coming from this direction doesn't get hit. It's only the stuff coming from these two directions that get hit. So any zombies coming in from behind, they will get to here without any line of sight, which means they will tend to flood in. Also, the fences make it very annoying to defend as well. A lot of the area you can just jump over as a feral. I've seen Jake have a base there and just get absolutely overwhelmed. But over here, it's a lot better. There's only so many entrances. This is just a hill, so you can't get in there. That's also one of the things I do like about this base, is this whole back bit here is just a hill, so you don't need to worry about it as much. You still kind of need to worry about it though, right? Also gonna boost you up. Does that? Yeah, that keeps its upgrade. We don't have any people to actually work in that, and I could use someone doing that one as well. Oh crap, I've got to upgrade you. Stop that. Upgrade you. I'm still a wee bit short of people to upgrade that one. God knows how. It's because the farm. That would explain it. But yeah, that's why I specifically went round and got Kronos to get a bunch of the cars there. Because I would like to put some of them in place to what killed Jake almost certainly. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, here's the swarm. See, that is what killed Jake before. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same swarm. But Kronos knows how to deal with that. By running away, they despawn everything. Right. Oh, is that big fat man? Hey, fat man! Kronos is shrieking IRL. You had an automatic rifle. You had no chance of dying there. Don't worry. An unsilenced automatic rifle though, which I should have dealt with, right? I should have had that sorted. Now, already I can see why you don't like this base. The center safe zone is the base is very large, right? Which means look how close all those zombies are spawning to this. Oh, it's going to be such a pain to defend this area. Is there more? There's not. That's the only 2 parking spots as well. Oh. I mean, I knew that there is a lot of entrances, right? A lot more entrances than usual in a base. I believe like that's one. Like normally, right? I think this one has like 3 or 4. That one has like 5 or 6. This one has like 10. And you want to limit your entrances to places that you can jump over it. Like here, a feral can jump straight into the base here. That's really bad. You don't want that. They basically always break in.
Are we having fun yet?
Like, look how terrible that placement of the watchtower is. And this is the only spot you can place a watchtower. You can place a sniper tower here, but this is your only watchtower. So basically, to get by, you have to just straight up not have noise, which luckily we can do, right? Like, where's Jingle?
Nothing like a job well done.
Like what? What did? Like what is that shit? Like, just straight up a zombie. I hold. Like, what other bases have you seen this happen to? The answer is none, right? Oh, well. That's one way to deal with it. And this is, yeah, they're just a random freaking horde. And they're just walking on in. Now, as terrible as it is, I still prefer this to the first base. The first base is just so much worse. But that don't make this one good. Just not as terrible. So I'm going to have to kind of rush towards getting a sniper tower here as soon as possible to help actually defend this base. Because that will cover this entrance here. Because that doesn't do anything, right? Like, let's go over here and we'll have a look at this. It actually covers, right? And bear in mind, there's an entrance there, there's one over there, there's one over there, there's like 5 of them along the back there.
Oh, that's just great.
Look at that one. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, because it upgraded. But like, that looks like you can cover that, right? But they don't actually cover that, like, at all, which is really kind of stupid. Now what about the back? Again, that's about the limit of where it is, but look how quickly they'll lose line of sight unless they run straight down this path here, which they're not going to do. It's just really bad. So once they survive long enough to get to this bit here, that's going to be an absolute pain. So we're basically gonna wanna limit the amount of base attacks as possible, which is actually why I get the soundproofing. It's pretty much going to be just for this base.
It's not our job to starve for them, you know?
Good point, buddy. Good point. Now I'm actually going to call it here. I have some stuff to do. The sniper tower is literally only going to cover this part. It's not even going to cover over there really because of this bit here. that's going to stop them from being able to cover it. But yeah, I'm going to call it here. I have some stuff to do for my project, and I actually want to get a wee bit done. So it's a wee bit short today, but I might actually do this one tomorrow after Jake does his Mass Effect, not Mass Effect stream, sorry, his weekly one shot. Mass Effect is what we'll probably be raiding into. Yeah, that's held in. He would be on Royd. No, not Royd. Raid. But what I'll do is I will start up. I will put in the 2 people that should be coming in now. I think it's Asdar and Bell. I will take the points away, and I'll have a look into the cars, see if they're bugged again or not, because they seem to be a wee bit more durable than they should be. Like, it's smoking and it is getting damaged, but it's taking a wee bit longer than I feel it should. I don't know if they've just messed with the durability in Darkside, but until tomorrow, I shall see you guys later. Have a good one, and goodbye.